All right, arrest field bug report number 46. I was covering this at the end of the last one, but about the state ID. Very important issue here. We need to draw the line also between what information the police should be allowed to have and allowed to collect and allowed to search for, and what the court is allowed to have and what they actually need to have. All right? Because I don't like my accuser having a lot of my personal information, and they don't actually need it either. Not for a security search. All right? We're talking about invasion of privacy here. And yes, the courts should be allowed. They should make the call, and they should be the ones who engage in collecting the information, the personal information, if they decide that it's warranted. Okay, but I don't like having my accuser collecting this information. Really don't like that. Okay, but hey, whenever you get a traffic ticket, what do they want? They want your driver's license. What does that driver's license have on there? All your personal information. I really don't like them having any of that. And there's no reason for them to have that. Okay? What we could do is have start issuing an ID that you can show to the police. All this ID has on it is a state seal and your picture. That's it. Nothing else. Okay? Nothing else. The policeman, and they're looking at the picture, they can verify that that's you just by looking at you. And this is the same person. Okay? Now, if they have a question as to whether or not that's a valid state ID, they can then contact the courts. Okay? And they can decide, all right? They can show them the picture, scan it in, and the courts can retain this information in their database, any personal information about you. Okay? I think this is the way it ought to be done. All right, the police should not even have any personal information about you. I think if anybody's going to retain that information, it should be the courts. But they're going to say, oh, we have to identify you. Well, you can identify a person just with their picture, and that's it. If you want state ID, you can make your own state ID, actually. Take a picture of yourself, or take a picture of your whole family. All right, print it out, sheet of paper, go to the notary, and sign this thing. And in front of them, have them notarize it. Okay, and that's the problem. Your signature is going to be your name. That's the only issue, is that your name is going to appear there, but your signature can be anything. It doesn't have to be your name. You could, you can scribble anything. So it doesn't have to be your name, people. There you have a state ID, okay? And the signature can be nothing. It could just be a bunch of scribbling, Picture, scribbling, plus notarized seal. That's it. There you have a state ID. You can make this a statement on there. This is, my picture and my signature below. And my signature could be just total crap. And you'll have a state seal, and that's it. Why not? I mean, why can't you say that's a state-issued ID right there? Well, what, just because a clerk at the DMV didn't do this? Hey, any notary can do this. So there's your state-issued ID right there. Give them that. All right? And that doesn't have to have any personal information on it. Think about it. I've thought about this before. I just never expressed it. Okay, but they don't have to have your name. They don't. All they need is a seal, and a signature, which doesn't have to be your name, just something that you signed, and the picture. I'm thinking about doing this. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Doggone it. I should do this. But they don't need any of that personal information that shows up on the driver's license at all. They don't need any of it. Just the picture and some sort of signature so that they can notarize it. But the signature doesn't have to be your name, people. It doesn't. Okay. Does not. So anyway, 7 minutes into it. I've actually done it early this time. I can't believe it. I want to write that down. Signature does not have to be named. Signature name. Okay. Anyway, but we have to somehow draw the line between, on a driver's license, we have to draw the line between the seal, the signature, the picture. Okay, that's all in one group. And everything else is in another group. Your name, your driver's license number, your social security number, your address, and whether you're male or female, well, they can tell that. So let's put the male-female thing on the other side. And I guess the other issue is going to be your age. Okay, but I think we can deal with that by having like 2 types of driver's licenses, one for people of legal age and one for people of underage. Age issue. I'm going to have to write that down. Age issue. All right. One ID. All right. Maybe, I don't know, you may need, they do need to know your age. Okay. To determine if there's a crime or not, if you're underage drinking or if you're not even old enough to drive, maybe. So they do have reason to go after the age issue. So we do need to have age over there. Okay, so let's draw this line here. Put several things in one group, several things in the other group. All right. Seal first. All right. Picture second. And that could be of your entire family, by the way. Of family. All right. Age. Signature. Not necessarily your name. Not name. And seal. Well, yeah, the seal. They seal it. Have a notary seal it. All right. That's in one group. The other group is going to be all your personal information, your name, address, any type of number, SSN, DL, number. Okay. And let's see. Whether you're male or female, that doesn't matter. They can see that in your picture, hopefully. And let's put male or female. Let's put gender over in the group 1 with the seal. Okay. All right. This is the stuff that they need to know for security reasons. On the left, the group with the seal and all the other private information is on the right, and it's privacy versus security, people. All right, somebody's security and your the state security and the individual citizen's privacy. Okay, and that's the whole issue. We got to draw the line precisely between these two things. All right. What do you need to know for security, and what do you need to keep private for privacy reasons? All right. So that's what I wrote down. What else would you want to keep private? Let's see. Well, just anything that can be used to track you. Like these cell phones. Your whereabouts is your private information. So anything, GPS, that needs to be in the privacy realm, not the state security realm. So we need to decide what draw the line between the state security issue and the individual privacy issue. All right? Individual privacy versus state security. All right? So I'm going to put GPS over location over on privacy. And they need to get a warrant for that if they want to. They definitely need to get a warrant for that. Okay? And they're going to say, and the police are going to give reason, we need to go and do this. They're going to do it without getting the warrant, without getting the proper warrant. And they do this crap all the time. Okay. So, anyway. And I'm sure the police will go to the telephone companies and say, "Hey, we need this information, and we're after a pedophile or something, and we need this information." They're going to put a lot of pressure on the people at the telephone company. And the telephone company, they don't really want to be involved. The telephone company should be telling the police, "Hey, go get a warrant. Go get a warrant. Go get a warrant." Okay. I don't know what actually happens. So, anyway, that's 13 minutes. I got to wrap it up quick. But yeah, we need to draw the line between these issues and decide what kind of information is needed for security and what kind of information needs to be kept private. And if somebody needs the private information, it's going to be the courts, and it's not going to be the police. It's not going to be your accuser. The police are your accuser. The courts should be getting that information, not the police. All right? This is where we have to draw the line, and we have to draw it. So anyway, that's 14 minutes right now. I'm going to cut it off at 15. Is there anything else? Name, address? I don't know, just anything else personal. So anyway, that's it. Arrested Field Bug Report number 45.